Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We are outside getting ready to do some milling. I've got the Holzfforma G888 and Holzfforma G660. We got a 36-inch bar and mill on the 660 and a 48-inch bar and mill on the 888. Now, I did saw up a small maple log with the 660, worked awesome. The G880 Farmer Tech actually sent me this whole setup to do some videos on. So we've already done unboxing and assembly, both these items right here. And now this is actually going to be our first use video. Farmer Tech also sent me the oiler system, which just fell off because I tipped the saw up. But the plan is to mill up this log. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I have some bigger logs planned for that saw. These are the ones that just have to get done now. Now this log here is about 18 inches across. It's nothing crazy, but we're gonna run that 880 through it anyway and let that thing just eat and mill this thing up, you know? And if we're still doing good on time and it's not going too bad, then we'll jump over and start working our way through these other two. If not, we'll have to, you know, make another video. Now, I don't have a rail system for everything to sit on, but I do have this great big, about 10, 12 foot aluminum ladder I've had forever that I really just don't need. So I'm hoping I can set that up across here as my platform for the mill to ride on and use that. If these videos take off and we get enough views and all that stuff, hopefully we'll be able to get a real legit rail system in the future. But for now, that's what we're going to use. Now down on the end of the log, so once I'm done talking, we're going to set up and start cutting. But down here on the end of the log, I've got to mount this post. This is going to get mounted real low down near the bottom and come up like this. And you see this little eyelet. We are going to hook the winch system. Now, I don't have a winch system on the 660 yet. I might put one on it in the future. We'll see. But we've got this winch system here on the 888. So we're going to hook that up and that'll help us mill down the log as well. I probably don't really need it because this log is so small in comparison to like the saw and the power and all that. But you know, we got it. We might as well use it. Now, I was thinking about getting crazy and trying to put two logs together and milling both at the same time. But my concern is, one, not being able to get them level enough with each other and have the whole system ride down it together. Two, as I remove weight, pieces moving and shifting and cuts just becoming uneven as we go down, you know, and ultimately it just being a waste. So we're going to skip that. It's an idea I had, but I think I'm going to skip it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, see if we can get this ladder on, get this thing kind of level, and start milling these maples. Now, these logs have been down for a few years. I think roughly 2 years. Here's an end cut from one of the logs that were sawed up for firewood. There's a lot of spalting going on in these logs. We've got a lot of different color, at least in the logs that have already been cut for firewood. So hopefully we're going to have some beautiful pieces coming out of these ones right here. So if you guys are interested in all this stuff I just talked about, be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. When you hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit all so you guys don't miss any future uploads. Make sure you turn on those YouTube notifications. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I think that's it, guys. If you can do all those things, that'd be awesome. All right, let's start making some sawdust. All right, guys, that was my first slab for the Holzfforma G888. If you guys are interested in that saw and in this setup, I've got a link to Farmer Tech down below, an affiliate link. If you guys make a purchase for anything using that link, I get a little bit of kickback. Nothing crazy, but a little bit. It helps. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, check out this maple. This stuff has some nice spalting going on. Bluing in there. You can see where we've had some bugs get into it, creating some nice dark marks, which are then created, you know, the fungus follows and creates a spalting. We got the nice lines here on the ends coming up, which whatever, that ends up getting cut off usually. But we'll see how this goes as we get into the log, you know, because we may end up with some nice pieces the farther we get down, or it might just end up being plain. We'll see. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm just getting into chainsaw milling, so I'm sure there'll be some naysayers here, but you know, this is something I'm just getting into and bringing you guys along for the ride. So appreciate everybody watching, and let's keep going. All right, so it's taken about a half a tank of gas, or a little over half a tank of gas, to cut one board. These are about 18 inches wide. I'd say that's what we're getting into. I think the saw needs a quick sharpening, and then we'll keep going. But the 888 isn't quite broken in yet. Like, I haven't even ran, you know, a couple full tanks of gas through it yet. So it takes a few tanks of gas usually to get the saw fully broken in, and you know, to start opening up the real potential power. So it's a little doggy right now, but I think by the time we get into some more videos, it's really going to open up, and I think we'll be cutting a little bit quicker. I think it's taken me about 8 minutes to 10 minutes, you know, a slab. It's taking me a little bit of time at the moment, but I am just going real slow and, you know, trying to figure out where to place wedges and when to put the wedges in and things like that. You know, like I said, just starting out, guys. This is my first log that's over 4 feet. I did one with the 660, and that was a 4-foot log. You know, now we're on to one that's about probably close to 8 foot long, so 7 to 8 foot. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, and let's keep making some sawdust. right, guys, that's the final slab you just watched. Got some nice, little bit of spalting going on in here, some nice lines. It's not, I don't know if I'd quite call it ambrosia maple, you know, because these aren't stretched out or anything like that, but got some spalting in there. This would be this is an outside piece. You know, that log was about, what, 18, 20 inches across. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 good slabs, then an outside cut and another outside cut, which that could end up getting planed and you could still get a good board out of that. As far as milling goes, though, I am done. I will say this has been fun. Something new, something different here for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. This is done okay. This is going to take some tinkering with. We might need to swap out the valve here on that oiler. Biggest thing I need to remember to do, though, is put the wedges in while I'm cutting, because then it starts to pinch the saw and it just slows the whole process down. That's kind of a bummer, but that's my own fault, you know. Like I said, this is the first log I've done with the G888 Holzfforma and this 48-inch bar and mill that they provide. Now, if you guys are interested in something like this, I've got links down below, an affiliate link. You guys can go right to Farmer Tech through that link and you know, make your purchase if you want. I've also got links to some other things, some other affiliate links down there as well. You guys can check all those out. Now, I am pretty excited to use this thing in the future. I really am. I think once we get this saw broke in, it's really going to open up and it's going to cut really nice. I mean, it was already cutting pretty good. As long as I kept the chain sharp and put the wedges in, it cut really nice. It did. Now, I believe they said you got to get 4 to 5 tanks of gas through it, and then the saw will really start to open up, run a bit faster, and you'll be able to hear it. And hopefully she'll be screaming. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. My first time milling with this gigantic 122cc monster of a saw. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit that bell, hit all. Make sure YouTube notifications are on, guys, so you don't miss future uploads. Just so you know, real quick, we are at the average percentile of YouTube channels where everyone has hit subscribe, hit the bell, and hit all, and turn on the YouTube notifications. We're average. If you guys could help me out, let's get above average. Make sure you turn all those things on. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. Give me a thumbs up. Check out some videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.